Ass noobs! And seems both players are ready. So I'm just gonna start the game! We're not even gonna have a proper intro. It's gonna be KidCa versus Kashu. What an epic first game to an epic first match. Now, hold on, do I have game sounds? I don't have game music, do I? Ah! So you guys can be all Pro League like. Anyway, in the top right corner as the red Zerg, we will have Kashu from Team Sass Noobs. And in the bottom left, as the blue Protoss, we will have KidCa, aka Astro. So, yeah, as was being discussed in the chat just now, KidCa has actually recently been recruited to Team Sass. So him and Kashu are now teammates. Although, obviously, for the purposes of the Gambit Cup, KidCa still plays for Team GT. So, kind of a weird pseudo team kill-ish thing going on here. I don't know. More importantly, though, Kashu is a semi-finalist who's going to be playing tomorrow in the ISL 2 round of 4 against Ace, I believe. Yes, against Ace. Of course, normally he is a randomer / race picker, although I believe his strongest race is Zerg, which he has chosen against KidCa. Of course, Astro, KidCa. I'll be using those interchangeably in case you don't know who, or in case you get confused. Astro and KidCa and Ghost King are all the same person. So KidCa got, well, he had a weird run through the ISL, eventually getting knocked out by Zeke 3-1 in a PvZ. But of course, Zeke is quite a formidable, god damn that word, quite a formidable Zerg. And I don't think Kashu is quite up to that standard. But who knows? We shall see. I mean, they're both semi-finalists, so can't really say that for sure. Now, I'm pretty sure Probe wins this one-on-one. Oh! Ladies and gentlemen, we have first blood. Oh, man. Oh, did you guys see that moving shot, though? Wow, Kashu snapping right back with some sick moving shot right there. But seriously, though, Probes beat drones one-on-one, so you know, if you're a Zerg player, don't duel a probe with your drone. It's not a good idea. Anyways, oh man, I was gonna say something else important. Oh yes, this build. Ah, what could be more important than that? This is the new-ish PvZ style. That's like Forge FE, but with a gateway instead of a Forge. It works out to be almost the same in the mid game. You get your gateway first, you get your Nexus a touch later than otherwise. Well, actually, I'm not even sure if it's that much later. But instead of using building a Forge first and building cannons for defense, you just build a gateway and start putting pressure on right away, which could be good. Now, I clicked on this earlier. I didn't say anything, but Kashu has hidden this hatchery here at the north side of his main. Now, that's not very likely to get scouted by KidCa. So Kashu's kind of well, oh, getting one drone already. Now Kashu's kind of faking like a 2-hatch build, but it's actually a 3-hatch, but it's in his base. Like he didn't build at a third. Excuse me, he didn't build it at a third expansion. And oh man, I think the probe got the kill. Yeah, it did. And looks like Kashu going after the probe. Is he gonna lose another drone? Looks like the Zealot mistargeted. Switched drones in between, but look how much mining time Kashu is losing here, and will the Zealot get another kill? Man, it's still plenty of HP left on that guy. I'm surprised there's no more Zealots coming in. Looks like KidCa decided not to actually rally Zealots forward, but is just going to do as much damage as possible with this one Zealot, and this Zealot has done an insane amount of damage. And is that because he just 3-hatched before pooled? Was I just like not paying attention? Because this pool finished like almost the same time as the hatchery. I think that's why it's a hidden hatchery. He actually went 3-hatch before pool against gateway first. Oh man, that explains why there's so much damage. That's like the worst possible thing you can do. I don't understand why Kashu would do that either, because KidCa shows that he likes to do this gateway first build. Like if I was EVP in KidCa, I just lose no matter what. But more importantly, I would not go for a 3-hatch before pool, because he seems to love this this Jangbi PvZ. Actually, is it Jangbi style? Did Jangbi do this originally? I'm gonna go with Jangbi on this one. I mean, if all else fails, Jangbi's awesome, so you know you can't really fault me. Apparently, Kashu can't D&D. Anyway, doing a little bit of my obs trolling. KidCa is scouting the bottom right. He doesn't see a base, and it looks like this base hasn't been scouted yet. This would be the more, well, this is the closer third, obviously. But it seems that Kashu is just gonna go for a 2-base build. I wonder if he's just gonna go for some kind of all-in. Yeah, he's taken. Wait, has he taken both gases? Okay, so it looks like we are gonna have a Hydro Bust here. Fairly common actually on this map, Bloody Ridge. And I think that's actually a good idea because he's actually so far behind that all-inning is fine, is good. Now this, let's see, does KidCa have any idea this is coming? No, he's gone for a Stargate. I don't see a Citadel. Nope, now I see a Citadel. Sending out yet another probe. So Kashu's gonna have to, oh man, why does he not have a Zergling? Why are his Zerglings not here? I don't know what his Lings are doing. Kashu, what are you doing, man? Wait, he's going for a lair. What? What is this madness build? He's gonna have like infinite gas. I guess this is a 3-hatch lurker build. It's a 2-base 3-hatch lurker build. That's very interesting, huh? Let's see how this works out. Now, last week in his round of 8 game against Bibian in the ISL2, he actually did some amazing lurker play in game 2 of their series. So I don't know, his lurker play could be really good. Now, KidCa is going for the Sunken Bust. And he's not killing a Sunken either. Okay, there we go. Took a couple more hits than necessary, but oh man, he sees the Hydras. These are very, very fast Hydras, so he's got to be a little bit suspicious. And now his Corsair is going to get in here and see everything as well. And he's still looking for a 3rd base. He still sees no 3rd base. Did he actually check this? I think he did check this. It looks like a probe is poked up here. Anyway, he's getting speed, getting just one more cannon. And a gateway. No signs of Robo. Oh, by the way, we have a 1-kill lair, ladies and gentlemen. That is a baller lair. And he's getting Hydra speed. So Kashu's build actually makes no sense whatsoever. He got a fast 2-gas before his lair, along with a den. He's getting Overlord speed. Huh. I don't understand this. Now, KidCa thinks it's a bust. I would think it's a bust too, from like if I saw what he saw, because he saw no 3rd base at all. But I mean, with a fast lair, you'd think it was like you definitely think it was a lurker drop though. So he should be getting a Robo somewhere, or just perhaps an extra cannon in his main. He's not getting a Robo, so KidCa apparently doesn't think this is a lurker drop, despite seeing a fast lair and den, which is interesting because it's not. So you know he's correct on that front. He's huh, good job. Anyway, 3rd base is about to pop here, and this Corsair is still scouting around. Well, there's actually no Spire, so nah, I don't think it'll get a kill. Oh man, he's not paying attention either. Oh wow, he's gonna lose that. That's not good. Losing the Corsair to Hydra is a little bit silly. Double Evo's coming out for Kashu, who's really racking up the gas here. As you can see, I mean, he got super fast gas. He can still get lurkers and just make a million lurkers in kind of the late-ish mid game, I suppose. I guess it's still the mid game. But it seems like a very inefficient build, in my opinion. You know, it's possible that he's just been practicing some other matchup. Obviously, Ace, when he plays against Ace tomorrow, Ace is a Zerg player, not a Protoss, so he might have been practicing, I don't know, TVZ or PVZ or even ZVZ. Although I don't think he'd ZVZ Ace, which is why maybe his ZVP right now is a little bit weird. And by weird, I mean not good. It's not bad. It's just very weird. Not good. Not ideal. Not ideal. Anyway, we have a 5 speed lot attack here. They don't even have +1. KidCa is just being a little bit cheeky here. I don't know. I mean, he's got a couple of drone kills. Might get a couple of Hydras. Is that really worth 5 Zealots? I don't know. No, it looks like he's only gonna get one Hydra. I don't really know if that's worth it. That might... I'm not really sure what the intent of this was, actually. Anyway, there are Templars out. This is a funny gateway positioning, by the way. I didn't mention this earlier, but I've actually been mulling this over for like the last 5 minutes, like why he'd put the gateways there. And I think it's actually pretty obvious. This map is kind of like Blue Storm. Your main extends all the way out here, and I guess it's relatively easy to drop into it. So if you put your gateways forward here, it's kind of like the same idea on maps like HBR or Match Point. You want to put your gateways closer to your natural, so it's easier to defend. Anyways. Okay, looks like we do have a million lurkers morphing now all over the place too. He's gotta have some more, right? No, apparently he doesn't have that insane amount of gas. He also still has no Spire, so the Corsairs of Kid Canada are going to continue being annoying. He does have double Evos going though, so that's going to be quite nice. And Kid Canada didn't invest at a very fast +1, so his +1 is only just going to finish up right now. But I do feel his build is a lot cleaner than Kashu's. I mean, he's got his 6 gateways up now, or 7 actually. He's got his robo up. He's like not supply capping himself really. He actually has just the right amount of pylons, unless he gets capped at 106. Let's see if he does. Unfortunately, you can't win a bingo from Gambit Cup, but you know it's still fun to watch. Anyway, look at that! He's got his pylon timing quite nice. So yeah. Speed is done. I didn't see. No, it looks like drop isn't being morphed. Hey, look! I can actually see what upgrades are. Check this out. Look, I can see drop still there. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? Okay, we're done. Looks like he's gonna kill his own cannon. Does that really let your units out easier though? Like, I would have killed this cannon because this cannon, I'm pretty sure, is like snug against the cliff. So I don't think your units can actually get out any easier. Does that even make sense? I don't know. Anyway, looks like we have a lurker contain going down. This is actually quite severe. Only getting 1 lurker with that. Gonna get a free Hydra kill. But look, he's got no Dragoons. I hope he's making a round of Dragoons. Yeah, it looks like he is making a round of Dragoons. Does he have range yet? Wow, range has just started, so this contain is actually going to be quite brutal here. Although, on the other hand, Kashu without a Spire could be quite vulnerable to some drops, some shuttle play from Kid Canada. Looks like we have some Sunken Spore lurker defense going on. Although, look at this, no defenses at the front. Well, I guess he lost his Sunken from earlier. But a very quick hive here from Kashu. He's not investing in 2-2 though. He can afford it, but he's not getting them. Anyway. Looks like some Hydras coming down here. And oh, looks like Kid Canada was actually going for some elevator tactics here. On the south side, he's going to get spotted. Nice anticipation by Kashu, but it looks like he didn't actually send enough stuff. Oh no, maybe he did. The DT is going to be quite critical here, though. There's no Overlord. So, he's going to go for the shuttle. He's going for the shuttle. The shuttle's not unloading. Oh no, Kid Canada! Did he like miss the U button or something? That shuttle was just sitting there and not unloading. That had 4 zealots in it. And now the Overlord's here, so the DT's going to do nothing. And Kid Canada, this is like impossible to break. Look, there's even one on the high ground. Oh my god, how do you actually leave your base from this? Oh man, look, and all his dudes are stuck now. See, now these gateways are actually working against him. And he's lost all his zealots. His army is actually ridiculously small. I actually don't know why he's got so much supply with such a small army, but the supplies are actually getting quite close. 117 for Kashu and 122 for Kid Canada. 117 supply block, yay! So it looks like Kid Canada is just gonna kill like his entire front.